Welcome, everyone, to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, check out Ricky Rubio. What can we expect here?
Yeah, his passing is just a thing of beauty, guys. He knows where his teammates are on the floor at all times, and the moment one of them frees up, he seems to hit them in rhythm for an easy basket.
And I don't think you can look past what a fearless player he is, too, guys. I mean, just look at all the charges he takes.
And here is Malone. Pass to Monroe. Feeds to Monroe. Back to Monroe. Monroe sets a screen for Monroe. Now the pass to Monroe. 5 to shoot. The shot no good. Good D by Rubio. Monroe's shot is good.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Earlier, our Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jim O'Brien. And Doris, what'd you find out?
We talked about the challenges posed by a player like Ricky Rubio, such a tremendous passer and floor general. Coach said, we know he can make plays, but making shots is where he's been less effective. We need to focus on staying home and forcing him to beat us with his scoring. Guys, we'll see if they can limit his highlight reel dimes. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Monroe. After the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Monroe dishes to Monroe. Monroe with a screen on Rubio. Now, here is Monroe. Dishes it to Monroe. The feed now to Monroe. Kicks it to Monroe. He passes to Monroe. Monroe gets a screen from Monroe. The drive by Monroe. That's good.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Here's Rubio. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Boy, a big goal.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
Ricky Rubio is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Rubio in at the 3 spot.
And Kevin, when the opposing team is bringing the ball up, they can't get careless when he's on the floor because he will pounce on a lazy pass or a lazy dribble, and he'll be heading the other way in a heartbeat.
And also, Steve, I think he's really smart with the basketball, very smart. When you're playing with him, your only job is to get open because when you do, and if you do, he'll put it on the platter for you. Room service style.
They've got Greg Monroe. Greg Monroe is out there with Greg Monroe. Then it's Greg Monroe, and it's Monroe in at the 1. Now, here's Rubio. Kicks it out to Rubio. From outside, off the mark. 1:11 left to play in the first half. He dishes it to Monroe. Covered by Rubio. From 12 feet out, Monroe's shot is good.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
And Rubio kicks to Rubio. Stolen by Monroe. The drive by Monroe. Pass to Monroe. They get a hand on it.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Rubio, the pass to Rubio. He kicks it to Rubio. He feeds it to Rubio. Monroe on him. Rubio dishes to Rubio. Rubio outside. Rebounded by Greg Monroe.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Heaves it up. Can't hit. Second quarter ends in a tight one. The away team.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
The weekend.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Ricky Rubio is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Rubio in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jim O'Brien. Now, here's Rubio. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. Rubio misses.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And Monroe kicks to Monroe. Covered by Rubio. And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That's his first foul.
Well, what I like about him is at the defensive end of the floor, he brings a ton of energy, and he's fearless when it comes to taking charges. And he'll put his body on the line, get himself in good position, and he'll get his team an extra possession or two every game.
You know, against him, Steve, as an opponent, you need to make sure you're making smart, crisp passes because he's so good at picking off the sloppy loose ones.
Here's Monroe after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Rubio against Monroe. And Monroe backs in. Back to Monroe. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Monroe's got 6 points.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Now, here's Rubio. Back to Rubio. Rubio outside. The drive by Rubio. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Monroe.
Ricky Rubio.
The first one falls. Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Greg Monroe. Both free throws good from Rubio.
How big was that? He's just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line. And no need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
And I think they should wait till about the 5-second mark to go for it.
Monroe, the pass to Monroe. Shoots. Drilled it just as the horn sounds.
Kevin, he had the eye of the tiger there. I mean.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. They've got Greg Monroe. Greg Monroe is out there at Greg Monroe. Then it's Greg Monroe, and it's Monroe in at the point. Cannot hit. Here's Monroe. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This has been a terrific contest up to this point, and I would guess it's going to stay this way all the way to the end. Great matchup.
Probably so. Neither team wants to give an inch.
Now, here's Rubio. Oh, trying for it, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Greg Monroe. Up top, Rubio. Covered by Monroe. Rubio dishes to Rubio. Rubio outside. And play stops as it looks like they come over the back here.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Ricky Rubio. And Monroe kicks to Monroe. Back to Monroe. Misses from short range. And here's Rubio. Rubio, the pass to Rubio. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
The The drive by Monroe. Tipped. Here's the break. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
They do have the foul to give here.
Yeah, you might see them use that at some point. I would.
What's your take, guys?
No need to rush things, although I think you do want to get a shot off in time to the point where if you miss it, you got a shot in an offensive rebound.
Well, if you got a play in your quiver that gets you a good shot, one you've been saving all game, now's the time to use it.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Ricky Rubio. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Now Monroe. The dish to Monroe. Passes it to Monroe. In low to Monroe. Count it!
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Guys, what do you think?
Well, and you've got the luxury here of running a play, so you want to do something that you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, they're in a very good spot right here.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The drive by Rubio. No good. And so the road team gets the W in this one.